Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on the wrestling review of the annual, and this is going to be your Survivor Series Wargames San Diego 2025 review win thoughts video. Um, just to quickly point out, there's only four matches on the card, and I can't really be bothered to go one through it pillar by pillar. So we'll talk about a couple of the spots from each match. So four match card, and we kicked off with the women's all games match. Now the story of the match was Kill and basically trying to avoid um AJE, because obviously that's been the big story, obviously heading out the summer or into the autumn, etc. Then into the winter months. For the women, obviously you get the recently engaged or actual agent making her main roster in the ring debut in this match. She's got a lot of potential. You've got Becky, and um, who's basically the established veteran. You've got Rhea Ripley, who's become this big crossover star. She's been included in games such as Call of Duty, etc. You've got um, you've obviously got the return in AJ. You've got the Kabuki Warriors, who are the tag champs. Charlotte Flair here, who's actually enjoying her stuff a bit more, and you've got Alexa in this match, and obviously Sky, who's had a pretty good couple years, so this match was pretty I enjoyed the stuff of EO, especially getting some revenge on Asuka. Etc. There was even there was even a spot there was even a spot where you thought Rhea was going to get missed, but Asuka ends up missing with Ashley Agent taking her out the match. EO does a couple of crazy spots. One of the trash can off the top of the cage. It wouldn't be an EO Sky or games and collusion without that spot. You've basic you basically had Kyrie use the chain that she brought into the match in the double team um, elbow backbreaker combination with Vasca. The as soon as all the heels are taken out, and it's just as soon as all the heels are taken out, and it's just Becky, and she tries to go for the forfeit by aiming over the cage. She's stopped by Charlotte Flair and the faces to the finishes to kill and all Hexa hits assist or Abigail or hits it up and then AJ raps in the power a dose of mission gets a tap out and I actually thought that it would be the Kabuki Warriors team getting the pin here. My good mate over at Tartu Spider are he killing the victory in the predictions again this month. So go and subscribe to his YouTube channel. He does predictions for WWE pay-per-views. He does a lot of fan films for TV shows and stuff that he's passionate in. Um, yeah, just an all-round good guy. But then we get to John Cena's final paper of my out comes Dominic Mysterio power anked by the Raquel Rodriguez Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez um John Cena comes out and San Diego Padres kill all Suns here in San Diego, and apparently, even though I'm not good upon baseball, the San Diego Padres play in Petco Park Arena. Sorry if I butchered that pronunciation, but yeah, so yeah, this is a really good back and forth match. Very old and stuff. You have Fernando taking it to the outside, seen as hitting them off the announce table, etc. Like as though I liked as though the Dom had actually hurt his shoulder out of the edge on Cena Power. And I actually thought, oh shit, I thought, oh shit, he looks injured because the way Andy that looked off to but it turned out it was all a ruse, but it was very well done. Yeah, had even you, you had even the trainers and the doctors man and um man and Quinn it was all or is or the L that's after Hannah and then or Oxa and hits Proxa on very well on Cena kicks out of the was a bit later on the rest of the judgment day come down to Finn Balor and JT on they will he's see he kick he kicks out of another pin for attempt by Mysterio off the frogs Ash that came after the assault, and then of Morgan comes out just after other matches, so perhaps Dominic Mysterio gives on Cena the big embrace, and I'm thinking, oh, is he go on his side with John Cena, and she gives the look that John Cena gave during his heel on to signify the start of it, and then she puts Cena in the balls, and and Dominic Mysterio hits the frogs. Well, Ash and gets the victory and the kick arrow, and I really thought that this was a very entertaining. I I actually thought this was a very entertaining match. A lot of people are actually complaining about it. They wanted Cena to actually hold it into Saturday night's main event where he faces the tournament. And but I think is the correct decision. I think because it was in Austin, the Royal here, Cena captured the IT championship. I think because it was his last time in front of his hometown wrestler, and I think this was like a kind of token gesture from behind to the scenes, extra to thank him for his contributions, and all it did to him was it helped him complete the grand soul, because it would kind of look a bit, it would kind of look a bit odd if he never captured the IC belt, as he's captured everything you can in WWE, and I think it would be a bit odd if he ever had captured that, because he's captured everything else. Um, so yeah, that was pretty much the reason. And um, as usual, that idiot site or anxiety that idiot site anxiety is completely wrong again. He said that Cena was to retain the belt, but yeah, you knew as soon as Rock San and Roxanne and Raquel came out, you knew something wasn't you knew something was gonna go down. And as always, guys, now Sean's probably been waiting on this part of the review. It's always nice to see. It's always nice to see arguing on my screen for obvious for obvious reasons, but I also think she adds another big name to the roster, and I think Um, and I think what you'll see now go on forward is that kind of conflict between or Oxan and obviously Oregon. I think you'll see either tonight or or a couple of weeks down the road that Dominic will turn on and go from Oxan. I think he'll turn around and say, I just am you who's if for attaining my title and you can back Oxan civil on from and I think that'll be a WrestleMania grudge match between obviously Organ and Perez. So I kind of have an idea. I kind of have an idea of where this is going. You'll you'll have found, but I'll have Elsie's Dominic Mysterio on the card as well because there's been tension between those two as so you'll see another or reshuffle of the Judgment Day eventually. You see Shane as promotion of the WWE Supercard more of the new day. You thought was just gonna be another classic heel new day segment, but um, unfortunately, it was just um, shameless um product. Yes, and yeah, that was a bit disappointing, but yeah, but then you get to Stephanie versus Nikki Bell. This match was obviously a revenge match. You see the Devil's son announced able. Basically, Aki never really got a great deal of offense, and as it was a revenge match, it did kick out of the uh, Steve. He essentially, uh, uh, essentially, it just has put up ongs and inevitable the finish. See. Therefore, and he's definitely hit the spiral tap to get the victory. I would really like the spiral tap as a maneuver. I think it is a nice looking move. I'm a big Stephanie yeah, fan. There's really not too much to say about this one. It was a revenge match, and like I don't know what it is, but Nikki, I don't know what it is, but Nikki Bella has in the ring stuff since she's come back hasn't really clicked a great deal and yeah so um everything Stephanie Vaquerta do to right Nikki one not so much and in the line of it and in the main event in the division in Rockville is now I'll take the victory over the CM Punk or the Rhodes team. You get some cool spots of a Roman still rolling Logan Paul's Ox even will use this and Ox and Logan Paul. I could get a sort of pivot. Genre see um every time I see Paul get destroyed, I hate the guy. Um you see Ron Burdick us you're still so through the table that was set up. And then you see him as and who I think is Austin, who I think is Austin he hits the Cubs on he hits the Cubs on Puncy, um, and Ron Breaker gets involved. Of course, you see one is now a couple F5s and Super X's stand up sort of one is not of the shows get a fair amount of and son at the potato that was an interesting match. I enjoyed that. Obviously that's CM Punk band and there's a bit of tension between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes or was accidental. He hits during the Paul and Murray Barrels section of the match because the match doesn't start until all five competitors of each team are in the age and yeah, overall guys. Overall, guys, I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. As I've said, I enjoyed, um, as I said, I enjoyed the three of them matches. I'm not a fan of the whole sort of advertisement for the products. They should kind of keep segments as entertainment value. Yeah, but that is TKO's sort of business philosophy. I'm not really a fan of a lot of the business practices in terms of tickets. The Dominic Mysterio, the Dominic Mysterio John Cena match, but is the best match of the night. Yeah, obviously, you've seen the return of Organ that I very much enjoyed, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see what's in store for the judgment. As I've said, I've gave my prediction on that and the review. And yeah, and obviously and obviously the men's Wargames match I enjoyed. Um, it's a shame that it's a shame that the master man has been has been revealed by the art sheets. I'm not a fan of that personally. So it'll just be a case to see how Austin they can fit in the division. But yeah, I'll see. I'll, I'll see. I'll see about all that and the was. But yeah, guys, I remember to like share, subscribe, alright, and I'll see you all in the next video. This has been your Survivor series for it's obviously the review for NXT Ultras Night will be tomorrow. I put that I put that I, I, um I can't actually remember what the reason was, so I'm a bit behind on my NXT reviews. But yeah, guys, this has been your Survivor series. This has been your Survivor series. Or review. And don't let me know your and let me know your oh, what's in the comment section. And until the end, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. And the hate also the show will be so I'll be sorely disappointed because I enjoyed the show for the majority of it. But yeah, I'll see you all I'll see you all very soon.